Deliberations continue at 9 a.m. on count one against the music mogul, focused on charges that Diddy ran a criminal enterprise for decades. Tuesday afternoon, the jury said it had made decisions on 4 of the 5 counts against him. Joining me now is defense attorney Renée Hill, who has represented people in state court as well as federal court, including entertainers. Renée, let's start here. In your professional opinion, what does it mean that they have verdicts in all of the counts except the most serious?
So to me, the jury has been working very hard, right? And they have probably indicated that they're stuck on that first count. They can't get all of the jurors to agree on that particular count. So they've moved on to counts 3, 4, and 5 to determine if they were able to reach verdicts, and obviously they were. So the other counts that they have already reached verdicts on, they have gone through methodically, it seems, because they've deliberated for approximately 13 hours. They asked for readbacks of testimony. And so they were able to agree on those particular counts. But the most serious count, which is the racketeering charge, they're having difficulty coming to a cohesive agreement. All of the jurors need to decide this one way or the other. It has to be a unanimous verdict, and they're having trouble doing that. So at this point, the judge has given them a chance to take a rest, come back tomorrow, get back at it again, and see if they can convince 1 or 2 or however many it is that's leaning in the opposite direction to come along with the rest.
Can we read into this at all to see if they decided guilty or not guilty on those other counts?
It's really difficult. We all wish that we could be a fly on the wall when a jury is deliberating. The notes that come out sometimes are indicative of the way that they are going. The things that they've asked for are not necessarily positive for the defense. They wanted to hear the particular testimony regarding the hotel incident. But you still never know. Some people will say it's a quick verdict. 13 hours is not a lot of time. And the fact that they've reached a verdict that quickly, fares favorably for the prosecution or for the government. But you really just never know. And the fact that they are wavering on that first count almost tells you that they were pretty much decided on the other counts, that they were ready to get to those decisions easily because they've reached a verdict on all 4 of the other counts.
Yeah,
So
does his celebrity status, sorry about that, does his celebrity status play into this at all? You have represented entertainers right in that same courthouse. Does his celebrity status play into this at all?
It certainly does. There's the jurors, when they are selected, you want to believe that the jurors are putting all of that out of their minds, but you just can't. He's too big of a person in the entertainment community to not have that in the back of your mind. People are human. And they're going to have it in the back of their mind all the time. They're going to think about the amount of money that he has, his whole entire celebrityhood. It comes into play. And these are things that the jurors certainly will think about. And I think that it will impact their decision no matter what.
All right, we'll have to see what they say, guilty or not. All right, Renée Hill, defense attorney, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.